Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to identify the given salt for one acidic and one basic radical. Basic radicals will be identified with the help of sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide, and acidic radical with the help of gas which is liberated. Given salt is a white colored amorphous salt. Let us test its solubility in water. Take a small amount of the given salt in a test tube and add water to it. Given salt is insoluble in water. It is not dissolving. It means it is insoluble. So we will prepare its solution in nitric acid. Any salt, if it is insoluble in water, its solution is prepared in nitric acid, because on adding nitric acid, the salt will convert into nitrate, and as you know, all nitrates are soluble in water, so it will get dissolved. So take the given salt, add dilute nitric acid to it. Immediately brisk effervescence takes place and a gas is liberated. Collect this gas in another test tube. Just put another test tube of equal size at the top of it so that all gas will get collected in this test tube. By doing this, we are doing two things side by side. We are converting our salt into a soluble solution, and at the same time the gas is getting collected in this test tube. Now we can test this gas. Add a few drops of lime water to the test tube in which we have collected the gas. Lime water turns milky. If lime water turns milky on adding that gas, it means the gas liberated is carbon dioxide, because you know carbon dioxide reacts with lime water to form calcium carbonate, which is insoluble, and it settles down in the form of this milky solution. And formation of carbon dioxide here shows that the given salt contains carbonate ions. So acidic radical identified is carbonate. Now let us test for basic radical. Take the solution which is obtained by adding nitric acid to the given salt and divide it into two equal parts. One part we will test with sodium hydroxide and another part with ammonium hydroxide. Take the first part of the solution and add sodium hydroxide to it. We get a white precipitate, a thick white precipitate is formed, and test the solubility of this precipitate in excess of sodium hydroxide. For testing solubility in excess, always take a little amount of it and add excess of sodium hydroxide to it. It is insoluble in excess of sodium hydroxide. Take the second part of that solution and add ammonium hydroxide solution to it. Again we get a white precipitate on adding ammonium hydroxide. Formation of this white precipitate, which is insoluble in excess, add excess of ammonium hydroxide to it. It is insoluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide. This confirms lead ions in the given salt. It means the given salt contains lead ions as basic radical and carbonate as acidic radical. So the given salt is lead carbonate.